Today I want to show my process for sorting and processing the used Lego that I get. I do go out and look for bulk Lego. So I have a nice backlog of Lego that I've acquired through friends that are giving it away, to bulk lots that are available on auction sites, to buying bulk lots from other people as well. So when this comes in, I usually don't just wash it right away. What I've been doing is making these very convenient grab and go bags. I sort of bag these all up, and all these bags will be reused. So once they are emptied out, they'll go into, like, here's a collection of bags, right? Nothing goes to waste. I reuse everything, and they'll be reused in storage as well. There's lots of things that these bags have uses for. Until they sort of rip and tear, they'll be used constantly. So these Lego here are ready to just grab and go. And so why I do it grab and go is because I do have my oldest son is actually taking it to his apartment and sorting it out on his own into the categories that I've defined, and we'll talk about that in a second. And then he brings those back with these bags, and I'll just do a quick sort, make sure he's got all the right pieces in the right categories, and dump them into the containers that are on the table. So this is very easy for him just to come down, grab a couple bags to take home with him, and then you could grab some more of these. I have a whole drawer full of bags that he can grab that he needs, and I can use as well. So this table here is basically the first sort. So these bulk bags will be dumped out into a tray, or I used to use one of these bigger containers here, or a shoebox. I like the low ones, and having them in a bag allows me to use the low tray here, so I don't have to like reach over into it. And I'm just sorting out. I have what did I say, 13 or 14 categories here, counted right before I started. And I'm just here are the categories I'm doing: wedges, tiles, 2x plates, so this is very specific. This is Technic, which I just washed yesterday. This is slopes, which I just washed the day before. This is bigger plates, which I washed 3 days ago. 1x plates, so again, another very specific category. These are anything that's plate round, so lots of 1x1 stud round pieces in there. This is a little bit of a catch-all, but this is plates modified. So there are a lot of different plates in there, and this will actually be quite cumbersome when I do a second sort on that one. Tires and hubs, any kind of container. I just have a small cup there. This is anything that I think is interesting, or minifigure parts. It's a little bit of a catch-all, which I think might be good to sell, that kind of thing. It's very subjective. Here I've got some bigger pieces that don't belong in anything, but these are rock pieces. This will be cleaned out separately. And then I have bricks, and this includes bricks modified as well. So this is a big category. So that's how I do that. I have some other bins over here as well. This is garbage. So this is either non-Lego or broken, not even broken pieces. Well, maybe broken pieces, or just like garbage, true garbage. There's a lot of garbage in bulk. This is pieces that don't fit in any of these categories, and I'll save these. I have a couple boxes underneath this table here that this will go through a second sort at some time. When I get enough of it, when I get through some of this bulk stuff, I'll go through it, and it's got some pieces in here that I know I want. Like there's some window frames and door frames and stuff in there, windshields, stuff like that I just don't want to deal with right now. I just want to get these common pieces sorted and into the store quickly. So that's the first sort. Now I'll continue sorting bulk Lego until one of these categories is full. And so here we've got 2x plates, which is full enough. I usually wait till it gets to this line here. I think it's close enough where we can wash these. So I'll take this and I'll dump it into a washing bin, and I'll take this upstairs. All right, I've got the bin up here by the in the kitchen sink, in the bin, and I'll take some dish soap. I'll just squirt some over the top, and I'll get some hot water. And I'll just fill this up. I'll just use the sprayer and make sure it all gets soaked down. Make sure it all gets sort of sprayed a little bit, and I'll cover the entire all the Lego that's in here with water, so that they're all under submerged and soaking wet. I'll do some agitation too while this is happening. Try to get some of the big debris off these things. Work it around in my hand. Alright, so now I think all of the pieces are submerged. So this is probably good enough. And I'll put this aside and I'll just let it sit for an hour, 2 hours, as long as I can. And I'll come by every so often and just give it an agitation. And then I'll do an agitation at the end. So when that's done, I'll just use this colander and I'll dump a little bit into the colander, and then I'll rinse that off with cold water, tap it out and dry it out, and then put it into a container and dump some more in there. Usually it's like maybe, with smaller pieces I can fill this whole thing up with one container, but with the bigger pieces like the 2x plates, I'll need to do at least dump it out once and then rinse a second time. So after I wash and let them sit and agitate them a little bit, and then rinse them out, I usually rinse them out with this this colander. It's broken, so that's why I use it. I take these parts and I'll put them on the drying station here. And so basically, my drying station's on the floor. It's a towel. I have a fan set up at the end. I'll just put these out there like this. I laid these all out onto the towel, and I try to spread it out into a thin layer of Lego. With the bigger plates, I'll try to make sure that they are studs facing up, so that they'll drain out of the bottom easier. With so many of small pieces like this, I'll just come through every few hours and just give it a good shake to make sure that the water gets shaken out. Now this will sit here. I usually put this on the towel in the morning or early afternoon, and then by tomorrow this will sit here like this with a fan on it all night, and by tomorrow, even a few hours from now, this will be dry. But I'll pick this back up again tomorrow and put it into a bin, and it'll be ready for a second sort. I use this area to do a second sort, and here you can see some leftover 1x plates that still just need to be cataloged and put away. I've been working on this lately, so I've done the 1x, 2x, or 1x1, 1x2, 1x3, 1x4, and so the rest of these are needed to be done. If I don't want to do these right away, I can put these in a bag, and then I have this whole storage area over here, which I can come over here and do things that pull parts out that I want. Or in these drawers cases, I just want to wait for some more and catalog them all at once. So these are just like, they've already been sorted down to their parts. They just need like a color sort, but I'm waiting for more. Like I waited for another wash cycle to be able to come, add more to these smaller categories, and then I'll list them all at once in a bigger quantity. So I've got Technic and Slope and wedges here. So I'll do those in bigger quantities. Things like bricks and plates, I'll try to get up quickly because they sell fast. And then I have some other things that are sitting here, like either like some brick rounds, some arch pieces that are already separated. Might need like a third or fourth sort there to get those down even further. Bags. These are tiles that need to be either waiting or just waiting for me to grab a bag. Sometimes I'll grab a bag and do it during my workday while I'm like needing a break. These are minifigure pieces. This is a whole this is waiting for a second sort. This is a plates modified, so I'll probably do this when I get that other category washed. When I get this category washed and dried, I'll probably go for that. And this is just non bulk Lego stuff. So that's it. Basically, when it gets to this point, I'll just start cataloging it, put it a brick style, get a brick stock file, start counting, adding it in, and then I'll just consolidate it with my store, and then put it all away. And that's it. That's how I do my bulk Lego. Thanks everyone for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe to Ralph's Bricks YouTube channel by clicking our icon here. You can watch our last store vlog video by clicking here. You can watch the latest video that we've produced here. And don't forget, you can find us at ralphsbricks.com.